Following a widespread rumor that the Dallas Cowboys would sign Odell Beckham Jr., the team decided to go with veteran wide receiver T.Y. Hilton instead. What could be the reason for this? T.Y. Hilton, a new Dallas Cowboys receiver expected to be the highlight of Kellen Moore's offense, feels healthy and prepared for his new team. Find out Hilton's comment on his move. Watch this video to the end for all the details. First up, the Cowboys defense made it all possible before the Cowboys' 98-yard game-winning drive. In a true nail-biter, the Dallas Cowboys avoided suffering what would have been a heartbreaking defeat to the Houston Texans. Before the fairly meaningless interception on the last-ditch Hail Mary pass that finished the game, they had 3 lost turnovers while only seizing the ball once. The spectacular 98-yard touchdown drive that Dak Prescott, Kellen Moore, and the rest of the offense orchestrated is mainly responsible for the victory, but that takes priority over what might have been more significant. The final turnovers gave the Texans a 1st and goal from the 4-yard line, but the Cowboys' defense stopped them and recovered the ball on downs, giving the offense a chance to score the game-winning touchdown. Houston did not have much success rushing the ball during the game, but after adding Jeff Driscoll to the lineup to replace Davis Mills, they frequently found some room. Driscoll mostly used a read option approach, and on the 7 occasions he maintained the ball, he would gain an average of 5.1 yards. Their running backs had some of the best performances when he was in the game. Additionally, despite his presence, the defense could not ignore the pass, as he completed 4 of his 6 attempts for 38 yards, including a touchdown of 28 yards. The game would have likely been finished if the Texans scored a touchdown at that point, taking a 10-point lead with around 5 minutes remaining. Making the halt was the key to everything. Houston sent Rex Burkhead up the middle on 1st down. Leighton Vander Esch and Sam Williams stopped him in the backfield, causing him to lose 1 yard. With 14 tackles on the day against the Texans, Vander Esch had one of his best outings. This one was the most significant because losing a yard would be vital. Houston chose to pass on 2nd down from the 5 in an attempt to catch Dallas selling out to halt the run. It almost succeeded when he connected with Chris Moore, the game's top receiver, with 124 yards and 10 receptions on 11 attempts. However, Carlos Watkins was able to bring him down just outside the goal line. Watkins was there to salvage the play and probably the entire game after Moore managed to elude Vander Esch and Malik Hooker and seemed like he was going to hammer the last nail in the coffin for Dallas. To win the game, the Texans now just needed 1 yard. DeMarcus Lawrence, one of the top defensive ends against the run, intercepted Burkhead before he could cross the line of scrimmage, even though he received the call once again. This time, it resulted in a 2-yard loss. Now, facing a 4th and goal situation, Houston was forced to try for the touchdown rather than settling for a field goal, which would have given Dallas a chance to score the game-winning touchdown. This time, Driscoll held the ball, but Neville Gallimore and Anthony Barr found him 2 yards outside the end zone. The ball crossed the goal line on downs, setting up Prescott's career-high 18th game-winning drive. However, if the defense hadn't taken that stance, the quarterback would not have been able to create that masterpiece. Danny Phantom said that the Cowboys faced many problems in the game, yet they overcame them all and prevailed. That unquestionably includes the 4 stops that followed each other behind their goalposts. Don't overlook the defenders who stepped up when the team needed them when you consider how unlikely that last-second victory was. Up next, Jim Irsay's comments on T.Y. Hilton. Positive feedback followed T.Y. Hilton's decision to sign a 1-year deal with the Dallas Cowboys. Jim Irsay, the owner of his old team, gave one of those responses. In his post on Twitter, he wished T.Y. Hilton the best of luck. Since 1997, Irsay has served as the Indianapolis Colts principal owner. He witnessed Hilton's ascent to fame personally when he played for the Colts, and, at least publicly, he is in favor of Hilton joining the Cowboys. Next is Hilton's NFL career. At Florida International University, Hilton had a productive collegiate career before being taken in the 3rd round of the 2012 NFL Draft. He was selected as the 13th wide receiver overall, making him one of the most famous receivers selected in 2012. Even though Hilton only made 1 start during his first season, he still had a productive year, recording 50 receptions for 861 yards and 7 touchdowns. Hilton picked up 631 receptions, 9,691 yards, and 53 touchdowns during his time with the Colts. Hilton immediately established himself as one of quarterback Andrew Luck's go-to targets, and he enjoyed popularity both outside the NFL and within the Colts organization. Additionally, he was chosen for 4 different Pro Bowls and led the NFL in receiving yards in 2016. It is impossible to overstate Hilton's contribution to the Colts, which is why Irsay made the public Twitter connection. Hilton will have the chance to demonstrate that he is still an NFL-caliber receiver, thanks to a friendly contract with the organization. Up next, Coach Kellen Moore of the Cowboys comments on T.Y. Hilton, saying he goes deep. The Dallas Cowboys acquired T.Y. Hilton to give depth to an already potent attack. T.Y. Hilton, a seasoned receiver and former star for the Indianapolis Colts, was signed by the Dallas Cowboys in a move that benefits the team overall. Hilton is brought in with little risk and a huge payoff to assist immediately. Hilton can offer Dallas's passing game another dimension, given that Dak Prescott and his offense averaged 27.7 points per game, ranking 3rd in the league. Or, at the very least, Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator, has another body to draw into a game. Moore characterized Hilton's contributions to the team as having tremendous depth. He claimed the depth required in a receiver room was provided by signing a player like T.Y. Moore, and that things changed throughout the season. He added that they considered themselves very lucky to have the guys they did, believing they are in a strong position going ahead. Definitely a fantastic place. The most significant benefit of signing Hilton for the Cowboys is that he is available to aid the team right now, not in 5 weeks. However, as Hilton had just gotten off the couch, there might have been some concerns that it would take him some time to become used to his new surroundings. Moore, however, is confident that his most recent addition will adjust accordingly. Moore said he has the experience, is a skilled player, and is very intelligent. He added that he would be able to manage the adjustment very well to have a guy like that. The main obstacle in Odell Beckham Jr.'s highly publicized pursuit was his inability or refusal to try out for Dallas. The Cowboys were hoping to see if OBJ could run routes on his problematic knee, but they couldn't. With Hilton, there was no such problem. Following the veteran's workout at the Star, Moore had only one main thought. Moore declared he clearly could still sprint after Scott Tolzien, former NFL quarterback and current Cowboys assistant, threw him a good go ball. Up next, T.Y. Hilton's response on moving to Dallas Cowboys. T.Y. Hilton, a new Dallas Cowboys receiver, is adjusting to his new environment. The veteran free agent joined the group earlier this week as the Cowboys added another weapon for Dak Prescott. The 33-year-old Hilton allayed any worries that he wasn't physically prepared after only appearing in 10 games last season due to injuries and none this season after being released by the Indianapolis Colts. Hilton said he felt absolutely terrific. He said he is constantly running and there was no issue with running. According to him, he is always in good shape and no matter what happens, he is never out of shape. He claimed he exercised all day and he would be all right. The Cowboys began preparation for a game against Jacksonville by working out on the field at the Star and worrying about some players who were not in shape. Jake Ferguson, a rookie, didn't participate in the preparation because he was in concussion protocol. Hilton's quick signing was greatly influenced by his ability to play right away for Dallas. But for the veteran, who hasn't played it down this year and is in an unfamiliar offense, it's back to school. Hilton said he wants to focus on adhering to the playbook. He said he spent at least 15 hours per day studying for 2 days to understand it. He said he was ready to help in any way he could. The Cowboys will benefit from Hilton's addition to the offense, and he wants to do anything he can to support the group as they attempt to advance far in the playoffs. According to Hilton, people should enter an environment where they feel good and capable of winning. He said they seem to have all the components in place, and all they need to do is plug me in to try to get them over the hump. Finally, why didn't the Dallas Cowboys sign Odell Beckham Jr. instead of T.Y. Hilton? Odell Beckham Jr. drove to Texas and attended a Mavericks game with Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs, and it appeared as though the Dallas Cowboys were about to sign him. But the Cowboys have decided to use experienced wide receiver T.Y. Hilton, formerly with the Indianapolis Colts. It appears that OBJ will not be a member of the American team, at least for this season, while the signing of Hilton does not necessarily rule Beckham out. The fact that Hilton was immediately available to participate was a significant point in his favor. According to earlier reports, Cowboys owner Jerry Jones was concerned that Beckham wouldn't be ready to play until January because of a damaged ACL in his right knee. They urgently required a replacement following their scare against the Houston Texans, a team that lives on the bottom. That's all we have on T.Y. Hilton's move to the Dallas Cowboys. Will joining the Dallas Cowboys allow Hilton to build on his success in the NFL? Let us know what you think in the comment section. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye!